Hi guys, Beth here from Beth's Journey. It is Tuesday, September 4th, and I just got back from the gym, so this is what you get today. I weighed in this morning, and as I mentioned last week, I had a pretty challenging week this past week because on Wednesday I went out of town. I had to be in Philadelphia for work on Thursday, and then from Friday until yesterday, actually, I was out of town visiting family up in Woodstock, New York. So anyway, just being out of my elements always really hard for me. And then the other complication was I didn't have a scale, and I have a scale at home, and I know this is a bad habit, but I weigh myself in every day just to kind of see where I'm at, and that way there's no big surprises when I go to my meeting. But since I was, not at home this past week, I actually didn't have a scale, so I wasn't really sure what to expect this morning. And when I stepped on the scale of Weight Watchers, I weighed in at 180.6, so I was down 1.2 from last week. I'm pretty happy with that. No, I'm happy with that. Since I didn't see any movement on the scale last week, I was hoping for a bigger loss, but 1.2 was 1.2. I'm down a total of 3.4 since August 4th when I recommitted. And I'm not going to lie, these 3.4 pounds have definitely been the hardest 3.4 pounds I've ever had to lose. I feel like in the past, when I've been really diligent with my weight loss efforts, the weight has come off like very fast, and these pounds, I just feel like I'm chipping away slowly but surely. I'm still, confident I can do it, but it's just a little frustrating. I wish it would move quicker. But what can you do? So anyway, what I'm most proud of this past week is that I had pizza, birthday cake, ice cream, and a bunch of other stuff, and I still was able to lose weight. I tracked everything and tried to make really good choices most of the time, but I still let myself have, what everybody else is having, and birthday cake for my niece's birthday, and, 1.5 pieces. But I tracked it. I tried to be really mindful, and I also remained really active. I went running outside Friday, Saturday, and Monday, and then I was running around with the kids and stuff a lot throughout the weekend. So I was really happy about that. This coming week, what I want to focus on is I want to really try to move away from processed foods. I feel myself sort of slipping back into eating a lot of convenience food, and I don't like it. That said, I did buy the new Weight Watchers salted caramel smoothie this morning at my Weight Watchers meeting, and I just had one, and it was awesome. But besides that, I really do want to start focusing on eating whole foods again, and just, not really having too much processed stuff. I don't have that much, but I just want to be mindful of that. And then in addition to that, I also want to focus on having a lot more protein in my diet. I started that this past week, and the scale did move, so I'm not sure if that's sort of the secret, but just because I've been being so active, I want to make more of a conscious effort to eat more protein. So that's really it. Down 1.2, I'm at 180.6, so that means only zero point 0.8 to go, and I'm back in the 170s. I am, feeling good. I'm feeling in control, and I'm feeling confident that I can get back there, even though it's slow going at the moment. Anyway, hope everybody had a good Labor Day weekend, and I will see you a week from today. Have a good one.